always changes. Your favorite color always changes, but right now it's blue. Right now it's blue. My next guess is that your favorite food is Italian food. Italian food. Whether that is pizza or pasta or really just any type of Italian bread. I think your favorite is Italian. Maybe you're the type of person who goes to Olive Garden every year on your birthday to get a free dessert. I know that's what I did last year. My next guess is that you absolutely love TikTok. Maybe you have an unhealthy obsession with TikTok like I do. But my guess is that you love TikTok. My next guess is that you watch a lot of sitcoms. Just off the top of my head, The Office, Friends, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Rec, what else is there? Superstore, The Middle, anything like that. My guess is that you like sitcoms. I know I do. Plot twist, all these are just about me. No, I'm kidding. My next guess is that you drive either a Subaru or a Honda. A Subaru or a Honda. That's my guess. I wonder if I've gotten any of you right yet. If I have, then I would say let me know, but you're supposed to be asleep. My next guess is that you're an introvert. You're a self-proclaimed introvert. I think I would consider myself an ambivert. I think that's what it's called, where you're like a mix of both. I always feel like when I'm around other introverted people, I become way more extroverted. And when I'm around extroverted people, I become more introverted. So I'm not sure. I think that's what an ambivert is. My next guess is that you have been outside of the country you live in. So whatever country you live in, I've guessed that you have visited outside of that country. Outside of that country. I live in the US, and I've been to Canada, Mexico, and the Dominican Republic, and all three were just really great experiences. I love to travel. My next guess is that you love a bunch of different genres of music. You love a bunch of different genres, whether it's rock, indie, folk, country, pop. You love a bunch of different genres and you're not picky. My next guess is that this was not the first video you've watched on YouTube since you opened the app. My guess is this was not the first video you popped up when you opened the app. My next guess is that you do not use Snapchat. You don't have any streaks. You don't snap people on the regular. My guess is you do not use it. next guess, which also may be incorrect depending on your age. I think that you either get good grades in school or you did get good grades. I believe in you. I think you got good grades. You seem smart. You seem capable. I think you got good grades. Next, I think that you have either a cat or a dog. If I had to narrow it down, I would think you have a cat, but it could be either a cat or a dog. Cat or a dog. Where I grew up, I feel like everyone had a pet. Like, that was just the normal thing to do. And I was the only one of my friends who never had a pet. My mom got a cat when I was like 16, I think 16 or 17. So I didn't have my first pet until I was in high school. My next guess is that your favorite season is summer. Your favorite season is summer. This is always something that changes for me because I feel like my go-to favorite is fall or autumn. But I really have been loving like warm weather and like spring. I really like transformative seasons like spring and fall. That's kind of my default. But I think, oh my gosh, sorry, it's embarrassing. It's been so dry here that my lips are peeling. I think that your favorite is summer. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that you have never been snowboarding, but you would be willing to try. I think that you have never been snowboarding, but you're willing to try. I've been snowboarding and skiing, and I can tell you confidently that I'm not good at either of them, but it is fun. Okay, I think that this season you have watched at least one Olympic event. I think you've watched at least one Olympic event. I'm trying to think of all the ones I've seen. I don't even know the names of all of them. I've seen a lot of skiing. A lot of speed skating. What's the one where it's like the track is like almost completely sideways and they're like racing down? I don't remember what it's called. That also was not a good description of it. So if anyone knows what I'm talking about, that might be a miracle. Okay. My next guess is kind of specific. It's that you prefer over-the-ear headphones. You prefer over-the-ear headphones rather than earbuds or AirPods. I think you prefer over-the-ear headphones. Maybe they're noise canceling, maybe they're not. Those are the ones I have, and I think they are coded. My next guess is that you like ice cream more than frozen yogurt. If you're given the choice, you're always going to go to an ice cream shop rather than a frozen yogurt shop. They're both good, but also different. Which one would you choose? My next guess is that you have attended a wedding before. You've been to a wedding, whether you were in the wedding party or just there as a guest. My guess is that you've attended a wedding before. love specifically seeing movies at the theater, especially right when they come out and you're one of the first ones to see it. I think that you love going to the theater either by yourself or with someone and seeing a new movie. I feel like I did subconsciously base a lot of these questions off my life experiences, although they're not all true to me. It's just stuff that I've been thinking about, but it makes me just want to ramble on and on. So if any of you would be interested in a video of like purely just me rambling, let me know, because I feel like I can be very talkative at times. Okay, my last guess is that you love ASMR. My guess is that you love ASMR and you've been watching it for quite a while, probably a few years if I had to guess. You love ASMR, but I do too.